Politics, they say, is a game of interest. As 2023 presidential elections approaches, politicians appeal to the populace with everything that interests them. Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Political Views on Ebon at the 103.5 FM. I am Martin Ifan Shuku AKZ. Talking about interests, it all depends on what interests you. As man happens to be a political animal, politicians share same podiums today to appeal to the populace about what candidate they should vote come 2023 elections. So as a Dino Melaye makes a donation on one podium, a Showoro takes the same podium to remind the audience that politicians are walking around with cash at hand. Most especially now, now Central Bank of Nigeria is about to redesign the Naira note. Now, as some candidates play the ethnicity card, that is ethnicity card, can Nigeria play politics without violence, without sentiments? Can Nigerians have like issue-based campaign during this election or during the campaign period? Political views on Ebon at the 103.5 FM is that time when we, get to look at the diverse views, diverse opinion when it comes to politics. Now, before we get to know about your interest in the game, this game of interest, let's bring you up to speed on the happenings on the political scenes in Nigeria. So here is political news as at this hour. Political news now. Let's get started with the breaking news we have. Court adjourns Nnamdi Kanu's terrorism trial indefinitely. APC trade words over Tinubu's candidacy. APC, PDP trade words over Tinubu's candidacy. Shun partisan politics. Bauchi governor warns traditional rulers. Socio-economic rights and accountability projects. Serap seeks immediate arrest, trial of arsonists behind raised INEC offices. Sponsoring fake news won't win elections, says APC Presidential Campaign Council. Now let's dig into the details of these stories. Court adjourns Nnamdi Kanu's terrorism trial indefinitely. A federal high court in Abuja on Monday adjourned indefinitely the trial of the Biafran nation agitator Nnamdi Kanu in the terrorism charges brought against him by the federal government. Justice Binta Nyako put off the trial sine die at the instance of Kanu pending the resolution of federal government's appeal against the October 13th judgment of the Court of Appeal that discharged him from the terrorism charges. The federal government's appeal seeking a reversal of the Court of Appeal judgment is pending before the Supreme Court. Two other cases billed for hearing before the court were also put off indefinitely for the same reason. Meanwhile, the self-acclaimed leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, on Monday refused to appear before a federal high court in Abuja in protest against the federal government's refusal to obey a Court of Appeal judgment that ordered his release from detention. Moving away from that particular story, we are now going on to APC, PDP trade wars over Tinubu's candidacy. The People's Democratic Party has said that it has every option to challenge the candidacy of the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, including his eligibility to contest the 2023 general elections, having been allegedly indicted and subjected to criminal forfeiture judgment for a narcotic-related offense by a United States court in northern Illinois, Chicago. This was made known by the public secretary of the party, Debo, at a press conference held at the party's secretariat on Sunday in Abuja. Moving away from that particular story, we also have Chon partisan politics. Bauchi governor warns traditional rulers. Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed has warned traditional rulers in the state not to be involved in partisan politics, saying such would be an aberration and desecration of the traditional institution. He stated that his administration would not tolerate such behavior, pointing out that while each political party is their own, none of them belong to them. Seraph seek immediate arrest, trial of arsonist behind raised INEC offices. Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project Seraph has urged President Muhammad Buhari to immediately order the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, and law enforcement agencies to arrest and try those behind the recent burning of independent National Electoral Commission offices in Osun, Ogun State. There were at least one attacks in 14 states between February 2019 and May 2021. Recent reports also show over 50 attacks on INEC offices in several states in the last few months. Influence 2022 polls positively. Nigerian Communications Commission challenges editors. As campaigns for next year's polls hot up, Executive Vice Chancellor, Executive Vice Chairman of the Nigerian Communications Commission, Professor Umar Dambata, has stated that the media industry holds the ace in promoting a credible exercise. Dambata, who gave the challenge at the 18th All Nigerian Editors Conference organized by the Nigerian Guild of Editors in collaboration with the Imo State government in Owerri, reiterated the roles of journalists before, during, and after elections. The next story we have for you is talking about leadership. Leadership not cohesive, but one based on credibility. Others. Ni Adeshina, Leadership Bootcamp, has submitted that leadership is not cohesive, but one based on 7 critical laws of credibility, creativity, communication, culture, courage, collaboration, and compassion. Step down in the interest of party, PDP senatorial candidate tells Ayu. Mr. Ifedayo Adedipe, Ondo Central senatorial candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has admonished the national chairman of the party, Ioshia Ayu, to relinquish his position in the interest of the party. Reports that Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers and 4 other governors have been calling for Ayu's resignation as the national chairman to pave the way for inclusiveness in the party's administration. The next story we have for you is I remain authentic national chairman of APGA, Victor Oye declares. The national chairman of the Progressive Grand Alliance, Victor Oye, on Friday played down reports claiming that Nigeria's Supreme Court has declared Chief Edozie Njoko as the authentic chairman of the party. Oye, who gave this clarification while addressing a world press conference at the party's headquarters in Abuja, urged security agencies to arrest, investigate, and prosecute Njoko for parading himself as the chairman of the party. In a letter addressed to Njoko dated November 7th, 2022, the Apex Court noted that it corrected clerical errors contained in the judgment delivered on October 14th, 2021, in which the name of Oye was recorded instead of Njoku, the current national chairman. Now, the last political story we have for you now, today, this day, 2023, local government sensitizes Lagos residents on collection of PVCs. The Agege local government area in Lagos State says it has organized sensitization campaign to encourage residents in collecting their permanent voters card (PVCs) before the 2023 general elections. The vice chairman of the council, Mr. Oluwabenga Abiola, made this known in an interview with the News Agency of Nigeria on the sideline of a pro-APC mega rally held at the Agege Stadium in Lagos on Sunday. Anyway, that's the much story we have for you this afternoon, the political stories we have for you this afternoon on Political Views on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. The political will to steer Nigeria to robust economy, the interest of PDP as a party, is it entwined to Ayu's chairmanship? How much participation is needed from traditional rulers when it comes to partisan politics? What is your interest in this political news you just heard? What is your interest when it comes to politics, that game of interest? This is Political Views on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. I remain Martin Ifeanyushuku Ekezie. And the numbers to call to become part of this conversation, what we are looking at today when it comes to the political space in Nigeria, are 08096 661035. Remember that this platform is open to all political parties, all political actors. This platform is open for you to air your views, for you to talk about your intention for our people when it comes to election. A lot is going on in the political space in Nigeria. A lot of things is going on that we need to talk about to know exactly our stand as a people when it comes to some of these things. Can we have that issue-based campaigning, like a situation whereby all the presidential candidates are campaigning and nobody is like maybe throwing jabs at anybody, but discussing those issues that affect us as a nation? Can we have that? Then what is your take that court adjourns Nnamdi Kanu's terrorism trial indefinitely? The fact that he is also protesting, for him to be released, that as at this point that he should be released. We are supposed to also look into the political solutions that the southeastern governors, prefer when it comes to Nnamdi Kanu. Once again, the numbers to call to become part of this conversation are 08096661035. As we await your input, let me bring you up to speed on what happened in Edo State. Obaseki seeks church participation in politics. So far, is the church not participating enough? The Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki, has restated the need for the church to actively participate in politics to enable them effectively contribute their quota to national development. At the event was Catholic delegates from Onitsha, Lagos, Owerri, Abuja, Ibadan, Jos, Kaduna, and the host, Benin Province, were all present at the Congress, taking place today, November 11 and Sunday, November 13th. That's how it is going down. Yes, it is still political views on Ebon at the 103.5 FM. What are your political views? When Governor Soludo began to talk about his predecessor, the presidential candidate of Labour Party, a lot of people were, thrown the things he's doing. Now, let's get you up to speed when it comes to that particular issue. Here it goes. Obedience, threat to PDP, not APGA, says Soludo. Obedience, threat to PDP, not APGA, says Soludo. It is said that the Anambra State Governor, Charles Soludo, has declared support for the presidential candidate of All Progressive Grand Alliance, Professor Peter Umade. Soludo said that the candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and his supporters, known as the Obedience, were not threats to APGA. This was, as he said, the Obedience movement was an offshoot of the People's Democratic Party. In a statement by his special advisor on political matters, Dr. Alex Obiobolu, on Sunday, the Anambra State governor claimed that APGA remained the third largest political party in the country. Do you agree with this? What are your political views? It is political view on Ebon at the 103.5 FM. The numbers you will call to become part of the conversation to tell us what you think about all of these happenings are 080 9666 1035. Hello, good evening. Hello. Oh, please call back. It is still political view on Ebon at 103.5 FM. The numbers to call to become part of the conversation here are 08096661035. 08096661035. You can as well send SMS in case. Let's hear from you. Hello. Hello. Yeah, good evening. Hello. Wow, please call back. It seems network is messing with us a little bit. Though. Please keep the calls coming on 08096661035. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good
Your name and your location.
My name is Iwa.
Okay, CY, please go on. Okay, please call back. 08096661035. It is political view. What are your political views? On Ebon at the 103.5 FM. Hello. Hello. Yeah, good evening. Yeah, good afternoon.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Your name and your location, please. Oh, please call back. Network is messing with us. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Your name and your location.
I'm Chief Secretary.
From where? Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Akujewa, the local government.
Okay, please go on.
Please, before I go on, what radio station am I now talking?
Ebon at the 103.5 FM. That's where you are. I thought you were tuned for you to call in the first place.
Okay.
Okay.
As far as before this party is concerned, according to what you are now, what Soludo, the governor said that this level is an offshoot of
PDP.
PDP.
Yeah.
Of PDP. I sincerely agree with him. And my opinion about level is that Labour is becoming a born-again party outside PDP. And to me, I shall conclude to follow a born-again party other than other parties that have been controlling this nation.
Okay.
They want to set the new hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, I will also want you to comment on Nnamdi Kanu. Don't you have anything to say when it comes to Nnamdi Kanu, to the political solutions that we're looking at?
On nnamdikanu's non-appearance in the court.
Yeah.
I think that man has the constitutional right to have just rejected that attending to the court today.
Okay.
Because he's obeying the constitution. This is the federal government that enact and implement the law cannot obey common law meant for the whole masses. And Nnamdi Kanu, having been an activist, right activist, has been fighting for the independence of his own generation. The non-appearance because it's genuine and constitutional.
Okay, thank you very much for your input so much. Thank you. Yeah. Yes. It is still political views on Ebona, the 103.5 FM, and we are talking about all of everything happening in the political space in Nigeria. That's what we are looking at today. What are your political views? You know, this program is basically for people who are grounded politically. If you're not grounded, it is not meant for you. So let's hear from the political grounded individuals. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, your name and your location, please.
My name is Pascal.
Okay.
I am waiting with the Ogun Korea.
Okay, please go on.
Can I take it?
Yes, go on.
Thank you. I want movement
Mm.
is unfortunate.
It's only a threat to PDP. Mm.
Uh,
It's only a threat to PDP and not to APGA.
I mean, that the student movement
Mm.
is an offshoot of PDP.
Yes, that's what he
Not
said.
the rest.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
That's the rest.
Mm. That is
Uh,
Labour Party now. He said Labour Party is, a big part of PDP. Then obedient movement is only a threat to PDP and not to APGA.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, I can now understand you. I wanted to correct. I thought you were saying that the student movement
Mm.
is an offshoot of PDP.
Yes.
That is fatally wrong.
Yes.
So say, let me say, I told him that obedience movement
Mm.
is not a creation of people.
Okay.
People doesn't even know about the formation of obedience movement.
Okay.
People does not even have control over obedience movement.
Okay.
It is more of a spiritual movement than physical for anybody who tells you. Whether it is a threat to capital or is a threat to PDP, obedience movement has come to stay. And the Labour Party, whether an offshoot of PDP, an offshoot of APC,
Mm.
is that we have a candidate. We are not talking about party this time around.
Mm.
We have a candidate who has a thought of Nigeria. And the village movement for information is not all about Igbo or Anambra State.
Okay.
The village movement is a national movement. It's everywhere. Anybody who talks down on the village movement is doing that out of caste ignorance.
Okay.
I want to connect this with the case of Nnamdi Kanu.
Mm.
Anywhere there is a Labour Party rally, they must get up and you ask yourself why. Why Labour Party? Why are they there? If you are not afraid of them, most of those people talking about Labour Party are just saying it out of that what is happening now with Labour phobia.
Mm.
All of them are suffering from Labour phobia.
Levophobia. That's another word. Levophobia. Okay.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
that is what most of the critics,
Yeah.
especially those who will call our political enemies
Mm.
in the East, that is what all of them are suffering.
Okay.
And one thing stands, another thing that is there is envy. And what is envy? Envy is a secret admiration for someone who you least want to please. They are rattled by the growth and the height that you have attained in the process of the power. And this is not even giving them the time to think that what is happening is not by people with power.
Mm.
People with having have people with as a human being do not have the capacity to do that it is now. It doesn't have even the money. It doesn't have it's not the best for this educated man in your land for this is what it is. See how it's been persecuted by everybody, also and not everybody, by the political elite. This is from the north, from the east, from the south. And people are not thinking twice. Then Nnamdi Kanu, this young man was kidnapped from Kenya and brought to Nigeria. Having spent 2 days before they make Nigeria know. Why did he take 2 days before they were taking stuff in the But after 2 days, they were too hot in their hands. And they have to
what is the political solution to Nnamdi Kanu's situation now? That is that political solution. That is that same political solution the Southeast governors are looking at. Mm.
The president has earlier told us that there is no political solution for Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay.
That it is only the court that will decide. Because has now decided.
And then Southeastern governors are now telling us that political solution is still possible at this point. So what is that political solution at this point?
So, as far as the Eastern governors are concerned,
Mm.
in fact, I will just risk discussing them because I regret this that they are the people that convert and
we don't have facts to we don't have facts to that claim. We don't have facts to that claim.
Let me conclude.
Okay, please.
The issue that the South system government doesn't even have to solution, and they don't even want to have. They don't even have it. They are just making political statements. They don't need it. They want to Nnamdi Kanu to remain there until after the election. That is their game. So they are telling you that the system government are talking about political solution is still possible.
But don't you think that they're talking about it now means that they want him to be released now? The fact that they started talking about the political solution now shows that they want him to be released.
They don't want him. That is just political statement.
Okay. Anyhow,
they are saying the exact opposite of what they mean.
Okay.
I am telling you.
What do you say when it comes to the fact that PDP is saying that the presidential candidate of All Progressive Congress, Asiwaju, is not eligible to contest, being that he was indicted and subjected to criminal forfeiture judgment for narcotics? What do you have to say about that before you go?
What I want to say about that is that, yes, you have seen the statutory copy of that judgment in America.
Okay.
Tinubu, for all intents and purposes, is not qualified to contest that election. But I want to assure you that Tinubu is going to contest that election. That matter is really wrong. When he contested the governor for the second time, but it goes down.
Okay.
It's just died naturally. Now, I think we went to America and going through capital court. That was that time it was just a constitution. But now we have evidence. But because of the type of environment we are in, because of the type of content we are in, I want to tell you, even if you go to court, you have told them to go to court. Am I correct?
Yes, he did.
So, he knows what he's talking about. If they go to court, there's nothing they can do about it.
Okay.
Somebody was saying today that he was indicted, that he was not convicted.
Okay.
In one platform, that he was not an ex-convict, that he was only indicted and not convicted.
That might be
absolute nonsense.
Okay. That might be a point. So, we'll get to know all of that when we get to court. That might be a point.
That might be a point.
So
that's why I tell you that when they go to court, they just make a technicality and what to so they only it's just that only that. What is Nnamdi Kanu to do here?
Anyhow, thank you very much for your input. Thank you so much. So that other people will come in and give us their submission too. Thank you so much. Yes, it is still Political View on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. It is happening. What are your political views? All of these things that is happening in the corridors of power in one way or the other affect you. So what do you think about these things? What is your input? Your voice will be heard. And for your voice to be heard, the numbers you will call is 080 9666 1035. The numbers you will call to be compact 080 9666 1035. The numbers you will call to be compact of this conversation 080 9666 1035. You can as well send SMS to the same number. Let's hear from you. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Martin.
Yeah, my brother, good evening.
Good evening.
Your name and your location, please.
My name is Lio.
Okay. Where are you calling from?
Odumodundi, calling you from Oka.
Okay, Odumodu, please go on.
I want to emphasize about the Nnamdi Kanu issue.
Okay, go on.
This political issue they are talking about, why that person that brings this suggestion no one explain me by saying that the religion of our man Nnamdi Kanu will come by political solution. Yeah. If the one that brings the English will break it down to people to understand what it means by political
solution. Okay.
Means they're not think that they are completely true. Okay. We are giving them time to do something. You know, when they say that Nnamdi Kanu is in Nigeria, people claim that the Nigeria called Nnamdi Kanu. Yoruba and Hausa is not a problem of our leaders. The problem of our leaders is Igbo here.
Okay, that's a
I think
new
you
one.
understand me.
Yes,
If they say that they would release our leaders today, they would release our leaders today. If they say that no,
you're talking about
which is
Igbo
a
people
waste for
now.
them.
Okay.
So all those things will happen in Igbo land, not that they will go meet our people, begging them to release our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Igbo people will kept them, will kept him there to bring him back.
Okay.
That's what I want to say about that. But about Nigeria,
Mm.
I have nothing to emphasize about Nigeria's case because Nigeria has said that the common man has nothing to say about the political issues.
Some common people will disagree with you. A lot of people have a lot of things to say about most of the things that we are talking about today. Most of these things also affect even the issue we are talking about. This issue of Nnamdi Kanu as well is also like somehow connected with most of the issue we are also talking about today. So anyhow, thank you very much for your input so far. Thank you so much. We'll hear from other people who will comment on the issues concerning Nigeria. It is still political view on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. The numbers you will call to become part of this conversation are 080 Yes, let's hear from you. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. No, please call back. Let's hear from you, please. Then the caller who told us about labophobia. Labophobia, that is the new word he coined that means the fear of Labour Party. Labophobia. There's a story here. Why Edo denied Labour Party access to stadium. This is coming from Obaseki. And it says the Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki had reacted to the reports that the state government denied Labour Party access to use the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium for the party's rally. A chieftain of the Labour Party in Edo, Evangelist Tony, in an interview, said he personally wrote to the office of the secretary to the state government, Osodion Ogi, for the use of the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium, but was told that the premises was close to political activities. So he, however, advised the use of Garrick ground opposite the University of Benin, Ekawan campus, but were again denied the use of Garrick as well. So will you say that this is that labophobia, just the way the last caller said? The numbers you will call to become part of this conversation are 08096661035. What is your input in this? All of this that we are talking about today, it is in one way or the other, we are connected to it, whether we accept the fact or not, it is happening. Remember that we are looking at the stories. Court adjourns Nnamdi Kanu's terrorism trial indefinitely. We are also looking at APC, PDP, trade wars over Tinubu's candidacy. Shun partisan politics. Bauchi governor wants traditional rulers. How much, participation is required of traditional rulers when it comes to partisan politics? Socio-economic rights and accountability projects seeks immediate arrest, trial of arsonists behind the raised INEC offices. Influence 2023 polls positively. Nigerian Communications Commission challenges editors. It is still political views on Ebon at the 103.5 FM. What are your political views? It is meant for grounded people. When it comes to politics, are you grounded? What do you have to say about the happenings in the corridors of power that affects us as common Nigerians? Please, what are your inputs on this? The numbers you will call to become part of this conversation: 08096661035. We also had stories saying that sponsoring fake news won't win elections, says APC presidential campaign council. Do you agree with that? Let's hear from you. Hello? 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 Please call back. Please. Yes, let's hear from you. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, my brother. How are you
I'm
doing?
doing very well. And you, how are you doing?
Yeah, my name is Adam Najaso.
Okay,
I'm calling from my mother.
Okay, please go on.
All right, I want to hear from Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay, please.
I'm just sitting on my radio. I don't know if you say that they want to release me something, you
Yes,
know.
it's just that the court adjourns his terrorism trial indefinitely, and he's also protesting by not showing up in court today. So, what are your takes? And then the
Yeah,
political solutions that the southeastern governors are talking about. What is that, and how is it going to happen? And
I don't know about the Southeast governors.
okay,
They have to do what they have to do. Yes, they know what to do,
okay,
but they don't know what to do it. Coming to Nnamdi Kanu, it is high time they release that man to go. At least let us know where our problems are coming from. Understand?
okay,
We are putting a charge on somebody this charge today, the other charge tomorrow, but you don't have a proof. You know, in a court of law, you must have a proof. They are just detaining him for nothing, making everything to be worse for us. Then, coming to obedience, my brother, let me tell you,
okay,
that man, people, I don't know why some political elements like him take that Mr. P to be so much. Why is he denied of using that religion or whatever stadium, whatever, my brother?
mm,
I cannot comprehend.
okay,
They have so much hatred on that man. But the God that he serves will surely blame them. The God must surely shame them. They hate that man without any cause. Let me tell you that. Whether somebody I say is saying that obedience is not a threat to Africa, he says so.
yes, sir.
Coming to this 2020 election, after this election, you will find out that Africa will not have any way to go to that obedience, if I may tell you. So better they leave that Africa of let them put it aside and join the obedience. After the obedience, you know what tomorrow will be. Yes, what I'm saying. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your input this evening. Yes, it is still political views, but basically everybody will have their own views. Some people will be in Abuja and some people will be in Labour, irrespective of the Labour phobia as we were taught this evening. We have a message coming from Eze Ama from Umbo. He said, my point of view in political solution in Nigeria is what is called conspiracy silence. Now, MNK problem is not, that is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu problem, is not consigned. And some of them are even, some of them dislike P2B for the forthcoming presidential election. And remember that we are also looking at the factions of Apuga now. We have two factions in the Apuga's party so far. We have that of Victor Oye and another separate faction. Wish is wish. It is still political view on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. What are your views? What are your views politically when it comes to all of this happening in the political space in Nigeria? What do you have to say about these things? It goes like this. The national chairman of All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA, Victor Oye, on Friday played down reports claiming that Nigerian Supreme Court has declared Chief Edozie Njoko as the authentic chairman of the party. Oye, who gave this clarification while addressing a world press conference at the party's headquarters in Abuja, urged security agencies to arrest, investigate, and prosecute Njoko for parading himself as the party chairman. The numbers you will call to become part of the conversation here on this platform, Political Views on Ebonade 103.5 FM, 080 9666 1035. What are your political views? It is meant for the grounded ones. Where are they? Let's talk about this politics. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. This is Kajo from Ogidi.
Please go on.
Yes, about Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay.
We don't have anything to say or to say so that people and them will say we have said the SOC. What I know is all the people that are behind the Nnamdi Kanu detention, they must suffer it. They cannot go to custody. They must suffer it. All these are the politicians and the governors. All of them are we use. We after them. They will suffer it.
But already some of the people you are talking about now are looking for the political solution. Please call back. Let's talk about it. You don't have to just make it there and then. Maybe network, was there. Please call back. Let's talk about it. Maybe network interfered in one way or the other. Please call back. Let's talk about it. But basically, if you look at it, somebody who is talking about political solutions to solve this problem, you can't be accusing the person of, being the doing the deed you are saying in the first place. Let's hear from this. Hello, good evening. Yes, your name and your location. Please go on. Okay.
This can do that. It's supposed to look at it. The 10,000 community. This is the other education must say 10,000 is coming. This education must say because it cannot carry all circumstances and just them to transact people say they are one.
So wait, I'm coming, please. Let's before we get to that aspect, we are not experts in that area. Let's now talk about this area now. Like, do you believe that if there should be, if the power is balanced in Nigeria, don't you think that some of these, agitations will fizzle away?
That's all right. It can feel away based on everything should be level equal right.
That's the thing. That is, if there should be restructuring now, the way we are all looking at it, if restructuring should come now, don't you think that most of these agitations will just, stop?
Yes, it's better. It's better. If they can do it, it's better.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much for your input. Thank you so much. Yes. Yeah, there's still political views on Ebon at the 103.5 FM. Call. Tell us what you think. Basically, that's of APGA, All Progressive Grand Alliance. We need to hear from people who knows, we need to hear from people who are in this party itself, or people who are like subscribers to this party. Basically, we need to hear from people like that. Yes, let's hear from you. Hello. My brother. Okay, because Gabani Robin.
Enweghị nke bụ eziokwu ịrestrọt obodo a na ya eme ka pawa wee balansị ya. Enweghị nke bụ eziokwu anwụrụ ikpe usoro anyị nwere ike ịrestrọt n'obodo a nwere ike ime ka power wee balance ya because ile anya nso n'obodo a ya amanụ ka ị ga-esi wee restrọchọ ịghọtago wee dialọgụ makwa ndị dị na-arapụ na dialọgụ na ndị na-restrọchọrọ ọsọ ịghọtago maka na obodo a anweghị ihe ha ji restrọchọ ọwụwụ dialọgụ wee kpọrọ
enwe ndị na-ekwusi okwu ya even from some of the parties anyị adịghị enejela anya enwe ndị na-ekwusi okwu ya so ọ bụ some of the things anyị enejela anya kwuo n'ọdụ otu a
ọwụ ya a ga na-ekwu n'ọnụ ọnya a ga na-ekwu n'ọnụ ọ bụrụ ike ka eji ewu isi okwu ọ wee kọ ya akọ ịghọtago ọ na-abụ onye Igbo ji ikwu okwu ọchịchị gị na restrọt obodo a na ike ya dị mma onye Yoruba ji ikwu okwu ọchịchị na ọ na-restrọt obodo a na ọ ya dị mma onye Hausa ji ikwu ọchịchị na ọ na-restrọt obodo a ya dị mma onye Fulani ji ikwu okwu ọchịchị na ha nwa bọntụ ruru ha nwa nwe obodo ihe ha ka ya eme then how are you going to restructure on the dialogue with the few people in the population? Under few people, how many thousands are holding some millions of people hostage in this country? You know, so I don't want to see how they are not even seeing those people as in their own
I know if I for say funny in na news gas and everything. So funny I just so all the people who are I know onye pụtara otu a publicly kwuo ya otu a n'otu a ka o si dị wee
Mama Ndaura pụtara before wee nwụọ that Nigerian belongs to them. They are going to rule. Mama Ndaura siri ya ịnọrọ ya
Nigeria belongs to all of us. It belongs to both me and you. It belongs to you too. You can as well make the same statement. Nigeria belongs to all of us. Let's not dwell on all of that. I need the facts of all of. Let's not. Unity in diversity, and it is possible even in our situation. At that area, kind of Nigeria KK is actualized there. I just not too sentimental in all of the things I need. I know who by the objective. Sometimes we can and then Nejala Okanya ka ata mana oka kobu. In which you then Nejala Madana Sanata Mano, while last or Bolono Oka. Thank you very much for your input. Yes, it is still political views on Ebona at the 103.5 FM. Agi Fata and the rest of them you're saying. We are talking about human being here. So sometimes you might be looking at somebody and now Senata and the rest of them. And that person will play a key role to your development as well. So let's hear from you. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Yes, good evening, my brother. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm calling from Mati.
Please go on. Mba nga na-adaba now. Nga na-adaba ka mmadụ ghara ịkpọpụta mmadụ ibia okwu na chepụta mmadụ ibia okwu na ama nga na-adaba ka a ghara ijebe maka mmadụ kwubekwa na ewe kwube nke efu ata enwere some things ikwesịrị ikwu about mmadụ ibe gị. Onye nwa na ya ka na-akọwa gbuo nke gị biko mana na ka amalụ na anyị ga na-adị objective anyị ama na-adị sentimental anyị ga na-adị this program is meant to be objective iman just na-ekwu okwu because na ịchọrọ ikwu nke na-asọ gị ụsọ anyị ga na-eweta ma nke sọ gị ụsọ ma nke inu place here the objective about it in again na-anụkwa some of the people who make their input here like somebody who about labor phobia. If you know, they're very objective in whatever they are saying. You are not just speaking this sentimental. Let's face the facts. What points no blood just say put you just try kwuo ihe ọbụla ị chọrọ just chọọ kpọọ onye ọbụla ifili like ị then ịgba m ise mgba gị nkịtị ka ị na-ekwu na-aga ịkpọ ị ga-adị objective ịdị objective anya karịa n'ihe niile anyị na-ekwu itinye anya na nke anyị na-ekwu na ọ bụrụ ije na-elitụkwa ndị ọzọ ihe na-draw the factual n'ihe anyị na-ekwu already. It is political view and ebe ọ na-adị 103.5 FM, and when we get to learn, you know, to do like talk politics objectively, that's when we elevate as a people. So basically, political view is not here to serve as your, you know, as a punching bag. It is here to serve as, you know, a unifying force. It is here to, you know, to address most of these issues we are looking at objectively and not being sentimental. You know, basically, the numbers you will call to become part of this conversation are 08096 661035. You asked a question in and I said, yes, this is the reason. You don't come out. You just, you know, what you don't talk to people in that manner, even out there, even when you are on your street or anywhere you are found. You don't just say anything you like to anybody and think you get away with it. It's not done that way. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing very great. You?
Yeah, please, I'm going to say this. Please, I thought this program is about somebody speaking his opinion.
Yes, that's what it is. That's what it is. But we will be you will be objective.
Yeah, the answer that I talk to you. What you say is right. You allow
Please go on and tell me the right things he's saying, please. Okay, yes. It is still about the 103.5 FM. Political views, that's the thing. When you call in, I'm not chasing you away, but you don't attack people. You don't, you know, say things that are not factual. Say the things that are really factual, you know. The numbers to call to become part of the conversation are 08096 661035. We are looking at, you know, a whole lot of things. Sponsoring fake news won't win election, says APC Presidential Campaign Council. What are your takes on this? We're also looking at court adjourns Nnamdi Kanu's terrorism trial indefinitely. Hello, good evening. Yeah, hello, good evening. Your name and your location? Okay, please go on. Welcome back.
Thank you, I joined the court and Nnamdi Kanu and also the fake news in the APC nation. I'm not going to fake news.
Fake news,
I'm
like.
not going to fake news.
Okay.
I'm going to fake and get worried.
Okay.
But I got not see. So I'm going to get that way. I will find get worried. I've been engaging Nnamdi Kanu and I joined. I did go 2 months. I wouldn't have died enough. That is not why we are here. Now, this one did not interfere to court today. Before you? So, very well before, born a Jabaya. Also, that now, you know, all of us know that he doesn't like to interfere to court. That you not the guy to go to court and defend himself. Whatever thing comes out from the court, is what is going to happen. Now, this one is going to court because when you know that they have here, no one is going to say, I'm not going to get here again. Now, I'm not getting a supreme. Now, something can be out in the country, behind again, at Supreme Court, as I was ready at the court to say, in the Brabant, the Martin Prison, or in a good of one who goes at Katana. Now, court, you know that they have 1 year age to take a different at Supreme Court. In the Supreme Court, why can't you obey that to them for the court or than in it? Now, the car down the court. William Roger down the court. That now he is not going to come to court until the court order by a court will happen. If I have an attack of which one of the last month ago, that now the federal government will take that court. I want to hear what it's found. Yeah, man, you request Supreme Court, which is true. They don't even at the Supreme Court.
Okay.
I will say that court done in your order. They have to go down your affairs. If I walk away to the kind of people, only after that, the man be here. They have to go your affairs. So they go to the country and hand over there. Everything is remember. Like the judge at the Supreme Court, that's from court to court. I have put the answer. That's a prison to this. Say I get now order for a court. The reason I got the same man made the order for a court. Why not the order of the court? That's what the court that the fire.
they need to say that I think qualified about to pray. How can I know that all that have to say? Nnamdi is not going anything like a supreme. How can I ever if you hear me because they're not like here. You can never put in there like here and go there. How did they say you?
Thank you very much for your input. It is still political views on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. The numbers you will call to become part of this conversation are 0096661035. Let's hear from you. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, good evening.
Yes, sir. Coming second time, sir.
Okay, your name. Remind us of your name.
Egedege.
Okay. Your location, please.
I could go to local government.
Please go on.
Please, I have some reserved questions.
Okay, please.
This one is the federal government has now appealed to the state for the reversal of what the federal high court of appeal has said. Why is the federal government asking for the reversal of a case against the federal government? Which means that this means that the federal government has every right to decide or to thwart what court has said. Then the other one is that of APC against that's a PDP against APC. The what do you say about it?
The fact that PDP is talking about the credibility of or the eligibility of presidential candidate of APC, that is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, being that they are stating the fact that okay, he was indicted in the US.
On the part of Tinubu, please, for the benefit of the whole Nigeria, if anyone who knows him very well should go to him and advise him to step down and resign and let APC bring another candidate for this presidential race, I think it will pay Nigerians better. Probably that kicking another candidate may brighten once more APC chances in the presidential race. Because in the first place, someone has not got his self-living certificate and this work. There's no way you can prove that you are eligible to contest for this election.
Okay.
So that's my contribution. So Tinubu should please for the sympathy and empathy of this country.
Okay.
Resign.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for your input. Thank you so much. Yes, it is still political views on Ebonade 103.5 FM. What are your political views? We are looking at all of it. Even the issue of Tinubu now. Okay, let's hear from this person. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, good evening. Yes, welcome.
Yeah, Comrade Peter all the way from Mobili here, sir.
Okay, Gabanilu.
Ebonade driver.
Okay, Biko Gabanilu.
Yeah. Okay, so here we have an anomaly on the only thing that we have in this Mulumbo, like nature, that this country, no one of the problems I know. What I have a leader of tomorrow. So, and that's my God, people of now to go. And then with the constitution in this country. Okay, look at the nnamdikanutrial now. Every single has a list, man, open a house, the constitution on our guide. I'm one of the African constitution house. How do you move her? I'm not being funny, and then you move her. So now they gotta get to the melody here now, because now, can you go there and make it now? I feel the part of it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I can't believe it on the separation and answer for the last now. Here is now, no, being very big, and I'm not going to go now. So I think you know what, Father, and you're going to want to wine to my Jaka. I wish I thought the of the honey. Then the issue of Tinubu Mobonia. You don't want to see that I don't know. Don't want this to go before I'm not about that's why I was an psychology. We could feel my father and not one. And when I was on the mountain, no eat, nowhere, in the mountain. Basically, I not go too much. I have weather one home medication. I want you to know from our vice president. More from our couple of months after one out of a president. I don't know one get it.
Okay.
You know, we are the welfare that are even godfather of the country. To actually the president, okay? You can use advice. Someone has to tell any advice now one day, you can attack the young men, do this like this, do this like that. This is how it's supposed to be as the grandfather.
Okay.
So
Achọ m ịjụ gị maka PDP before ị gaba maka AYU. You believe na AYU resign and a ga-enwe peace na PDP?
Ife na-enye bụ na ọ bụ na ọ resign ya, it is like that because ọ bụrụ na a ga-enwe yes na why not? Na resign ya, ya resign na onye ọzọ mezube nwoke chukwu national look na the PDP house. Ya resign ya.
Ife ọ bụ darụ nne maka nke ikwu ka anyị nụkwazi uche ndị ọzọ na nke a. Thank you very much. Yes, it is still political views on Ebon at the 103.5 FM. We are beginning to wind down to the part where we'll have to say, well, I'll see you some other time. But right now, we still have time. You can call 080-9666-1035 to become part of what we are talking about here. We are looking at a whole lot of issues. We are looking at even that issue of Nnamdi Kanu too. Hello. Hello. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, your name and your location.
I'm Pascal, I call back.
Okay. Okay, please, go on.
Thank you. I will do this.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the factionalization of Africa. You made mention of something like that.
Yes. The issue between Oye and the
Njoko.
Yes.
Factionalization in Africa is no more not a really new.
Okay.
Because Africa is built up to the election that is before the final. That is when Africa became factionalized.
Okay.
Because of the law is factor and what claimed is good in the family. So what is not alone in that respect. But people who think that is just me. The woman is not able enough to know the gravity of offense he is committing by parading himself as the African chairman putting the law in no way empower him to do that.
Okay.
You understand what I mean?
Yes.
So there was a court judgment, three court judgments. On in the town area, there was a three court judgment. And that three court judgment was delivered in the law.
Okay.
Now, when the only factor now went, either whether they went back to court or not, they came back. But the statement, the one question here, he said that there was a clerical error in that judgment.
Okay.
Where Oye's name was supposed to be put, it was in Joko's name that was put.
Okay.
And they have corrected it. So Joko is just paraded with that.
Okay.
Looking any court, to the best of my knowledge, in the case of the one about 5 judges. 5 judges, taking up anything. Also, nobody expected in the sake of is starting another person's name. These treatments are not even alike. And now we're telling you they have corrected it. They might have corrected it too. But in Joko, they can work to approach him and unify their party.
Okay.
Instead of saying that nothing is happening. Anything can happen anytime.
Okay. Anyhow, yes, I get it. Yeah. Okay.
So, let me move from there.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, you want to get involved with that of Tinubu? Let's hear from you.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Tinubu said that he said something that he don't win presidential election by spreading fake news.
Yes. His presidential campaign council is saying that. That is.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
They are not spreading any fake news. They are saying the reality. Only that we know that the environment is get away. That is why we don't have the court. Investment in America. In America, they call them. They use the deal. In America, an investment is tantamount to conviction in Nigeria to the president. That is how it works. When you are indicted, in our system here, if you are indicted, what you do is that you will now go and take trial.
Okay.
But in the American jurisprudence, before you are indicted, you have always got the investigated, tried, and that investment before.
Okay.
This movie is claiming to be innocent of that offense they have receiving me. How should we forfeit an innocent man so to forfeit his property, his money, $150 million, $260 million
Yes.
in his innocence? I disagree with you.
Okay. Okay.
I don't agree with you. You must be guilty before you forfeit. You don't need to just try to go to court. After trial, you say you break a fine of the forfeit. That's the forfeiture.
Okay.
You
Now,
cannot forfeit.
now that he's like, now that we can only prove that okay, he was just indicted. If we should, he is also saying that everybody should go to court. If they should go to court now, that indictment, what does it mean in Nigerian, like in our courtroom now? What does it mean really?
Okay, that indictment. You know that there's a certified proof copy of that document. Don't understand me.
Okay.
The certified copy is because you will see that this man was acquitted and his punishment was to forfeit the money. And that money, this particular time, was that he made money from the proceeds of drugs that is trafficking in heroin. And I'm the son of that money too.
For a presidential candidate.
They don't even play with that.
Okay.
So he was actually convicted. Not indicted in our own, not indicted in our own panel. And the constitution says that whenever if you are convicted of any crime, related to drug or any other crime, you will not even come near the office of the president.
Keyamo is making statements for him. You know, Keyamo is saying that he mistakenly was in that building, that he wasn't, you know, Tinubu was not like, he was in that building mistakenly without knowing that something like that was going on there. Then when everybody got involved, what do you want to take on that one?
Okay, thank you very much. Keyamo is only doing his job.
Okay.
And that is what is being paid for.
Okay.
Keyamo, I think 2014 or 15 or thereabouts. And he even mentioned this drug opportunity. Just like Pastor Ibanika, before he entered it, and one of the on called you with a drug barrel. It's on record. But now we have entered KPC. It is uncomfortable because of time. They want to share what he's saying. It's absolute nonsense. He doesn't know what he's saying. The only thing he will tell me is that, and it is stated that if you are convicted anywhere, don't anywhere find a competent court of jurisdiction.
Anywhere in the world.
If you are convicted anywhere, you cannot stand for the office of the president of Nigeria.
Okay. Okay.
The convict is a convict. Whether he was convicted in another planet, the convict is a convict.
Okay. Okay.
That's my take on that.
Thank you very much for your input. Thank
Can
you.
I go on about Nnamdi Kanu?
Yes. I would love you to do that. I would love you to do that, but I don't have much time anymore for you to do that. Thank you so much for your input. So, thank you.
I remember Pascal.
Thank you so much, Pascal. Thank you. Yes, it is still political views on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. We are beginning to wind down, you know. So basically, we looked at a lot of things today on this part. Okay, let me just get this last call, and then we'll begin to. Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Good evening, once again.
Good evening, my brother.
I was the next in New York.
Okay, then me also saw me also na time I doesn't.
Then those people who just like I said, father and those yeah. And Kakana, a woman people has the concept of the time over there. I wanted to say that I'm going to and even in an Kumatia, and when you hand down after the email, I don't have a magazine to work on my nation. So if people say that this country went down a letter I need, went down a letter I need, because I don't know, but I never know from a come with a good in Bua. Yes, I would may say, but only by the way, I had to end up by a record for that for you. If you look for I had to end up by a so the truth is that I got the very way from my that now. I know that I can do it and go there. Now, I never got the name of Kofi. That is qualified. I know that I know where the letter is said. I need to be. I'm now a good Nigeria. If we have the room where if we hold your point, you will know the part of the will go for them. I'm not looking at it. Only don't have an idea and nothing to win out of the night. I can't live without that. I'm going to know how much then I can go for the one going to one idea. Not the point here. If we have to open for them, not delay. Only to only attack and I get that. My content can go to that from Anya. By the end, it's over. And I can tell you that I'm not going to do it. I say I know the question and that question and that. Never is the number of the no okay. I am there again and they come and go to no okay. They were other no cooking. Many women over there now we do it. If we are
thank you so much for your input. Yes, it is still political views on Ebona, the 103.5 FM, and we are beginning to wind down. The calls coming in now. I can't take any more calls as at this point. But remember that this program, Political Views on Ebona, the 103.5 FM, is a platform that accommodates all political parties, actors, all political actors. Yeah, this platform is meant for you. No segregation, nothing. Yours for everyone. So to participate, come to Ebona, the 103.5 FM for any political party, any actor, political actor out there. Political Views comes to you at Ebona, the 103.5 FM every Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. and Saturday, 10 o'clock a.m. That's said, this is where I'll call it a day on this particular edition of Political Views on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. Thank you so much for listening. And you that called, thank you. Thanks a lot. I remain Martin Ifan Shuku, AKZ. Good evening. Please subscribe, all right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much.